everyone, today I'm going to be doing my face routine, and this is going to consist of my everyday foundation routine as well as my everyday makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoy this and stay tuned. Okay, so the first step that I use is foundation. I don't use primer every day because I really don't need it. I have very normal to dry skin, so I just need moisturizer and a foundation, and I'm set even in the summer, which is really good. So the first thing I'm going to be using is this new foundation by Revlon, and it's the Revlon Colorstay Whipped 24-hour, and I've been using this for maybe 6 days and I really do like it, but I want to do a review later on when I use it a lot more often. But what I've noticed is that it dries to a powder, so it's really good for oily skin, and if you guys want me to do a review on it, let me know. But I'm going to be using a stippling brush, and I'm using just this stippling brush. It's really old. It's by Studio Tools. They don't make them anymore. I bought it like 2-3 years ago, but I still use it and it's still really good. I'm going to be looking this way because I have my mirror on this side, but pretty much I'm just going to apply very lightly because it does have a full coverage, and I don't want a full coverage, especially in the summer, just because you want to look like your skin is even, but not to the point where you are actually wearing a lot of foundation. I have like this pimple right here, which I popped, and I know it's not a good thing to pop the pimples, but it was so big that I was just so frustrated because it didn't go away, and I popped it, and I know that's really bad, so please don't pop your pimples, but I did, so I have to cover that. But I hope you guys can see that it's just evening it out. And what makes a lot of difference on my face routine is when I apply concealer under my eyes, because as you can tell, I have really bad dark circles, and once I put concealer under my circles, then my whole face just looks a lot more brighter, more awake. Now I'm going to be using this Clinique All About Eyes concealer in Light Petal, and I like using this under my eyes. I interchange between a matte concealer and this one, but for today I'm going to be using this one. So I'm just going to apply it, and I just do little circles like this. Maybe I should zoom in on this. There we go. You guys can see. So yeah, I just apply it with my fingers, and I always use my ring finger just because this one gives less pressure, and since the skin under your eye, it's very delicate, you don't want to use any other finger. But pretty much this makes a lot of difference. I still have a little bit of bags because I haven't slept a lot. Then I'm going to highlight a little bit under my eyes, and I'm using this Sheer Cover concealer. I hit pan on one of them, and that's the one that's lighter, and that's the one I use for under my eyes, and I just put a little bit of it, and I really like this because it's very light. You're bringing light into this area, and this is what I want to do because I have dark circles, so that's why I apply this lighter concealer. I really like using the Clinique concealer first under my eyes because it has a peachy undertone, which is going to counteract my dark circles, which I really like. So I'm going to be applying the other side of this concealer, which is a darker one, and I'm going to be applying it on my spot, which is still a little red. Okay, now I'm going to be applying a powder, and I'm liking this Maybelline Pure Stay Powder Foundation with SPF 15, which is really good because I'm going to be out and it's really sunny, so I want to protect my face. It's going to help me stay matte and also allow me to give me more color, but I pretty much just put it on my T-zone. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at you guys, but I'm looking at the screen just to see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to be applying the bronzer, and I love this bronzer. And I'm just going to not contour, but just apply bronzer to more color, and I really like this for that because it's very matte. I also love wearing blush, so I'm going to be applying blush. My favorite one right now, I change every day, so I don't wear the same blush every day. That's something that I change all the time, but for today I'm going to be applying Candid Coral. So it's this really pretty coral color. I think that a bronzer with a coral blush looks really nice in the summer, so I'm just going to be applying that on the apple of my cheeks and just blending it with the bronzer, just so it will look natural. One step that I forgot is putting a powder under my eyes because my concealer sometimes creases. I used the Mercier Undercover Camouflage pot in number 2, and it has a concealer, but what I really like using is the powder underneath. So I just use this powder to set my concealer. I just used a smaller brush to apply this, and I just apply it under my eyes. I sort of sweep and also pat so the concealer won't move. Just like that. I pat and sweep. Pretty much what I do. I'm going to be using a dark brown powder, and this is from the Revlon Eyebrow Kit, and I use the middle one, and this is what I use for my eyebrows. And I also use this slanted brush and a spoolie, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to darken my eyebrows, and I like using powder because it's the most natural way to darken your eyebrows. So I'm just going to apply it, and I'm not really precise. I'm just kind of darkening the sparse areas of my eyebrows, and I do make it a little bit longer just because one of my eyebrows is a little bit shorter. Now I'm going to be moving on to the eyes. I'm just going to be using Soft Ochre by MAC to even out my entire lid because my lids are a bit pigmented. They're like a peachy, I don't know, some color. But I just like to even this out, and this is what I do on both of my eyes. I'm going to be using my Naked 2 palette. I always use this every day, and I'm going to be using Chopper, and I love this color. It's a really nice peachy color. So here it is. It's Chopper right here. Now I'm just using a flat top brush, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid, which gives me really nice shimmer and enough for every day. And I just apply very little all over my lids. I'm going to be using a Malani eyeshadow. This is number 33 Golden Bronze, and I love using this for every day as a crease color. And I just apply it with a fluffy brush, and I just apply this all over my crease and also on my lids, mixing it with the Chopper. I like using Foxy. Foxy is just a really nice nude champagne color, and I apply this as a highlighter and also to blend the bronze color and toning it down. I usually don't put this liquid eyeliner, which is the line Stiletto by Maybelline, but sometimes I do for every day, so I'm going to show you guys. I just do a very, very thin line just to make my eyelashes look a little bit darker and thicker, because if you apply this close to your lash line, that's what it's going to make it look. I don't put black eyeliner every day, but what I do is I apply a black eyeshadow under my lash line. For some people that could be a little bit too harsh, but for me, I really do like the look. So I'm going to be applying it with a very, very precise brush, and I'm blending it on my lower lash line just like that. Okay, so here's the entire face, and the only thing that I'm missing is my lips, and I usually just wear a lip balm, and this is the Rosebud Lip Balm by Smith's, and I really like this. It's very moisturizing, and I usually just wear lip balm. So I apply lip balm every day, especially in the summer, because you want to protect your lips from getting burned, because yes, your lips can also get burned. Sometimes I wear more color in my lips, and I'm loving the Revlon Just Bitten Kissables, and I love this bright orange, and the color is Rendezvous. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Rendezvous. And I love applying this after I apply a lip balm, because it just makes it a lot more sheer. So here's the look. This is what I love wearing, and I just think coral lips with a bronze eyeshadow is perfect for the summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!